The Greek Olympians didn't have protein powder. They had bread. One specific loaf made from 4 ingredients baked the same way for centuries. Eaten every single day by men who competed physically into their 50s and 60s like it was nothing remarkable. Athletes, soldiers, gladiators. Not because they were genetically different, because the bread was doing something that modern nutrition completely walked away from. We replaced it with white flour and instant yeast and called it progress. My grandfather baked something close to this. Dense, dark, slightly sour. Nothing like the supermarket stuff. I remember thinking it tasted strange as a kid. Now I'm in my 50s and I think about that bread constantly, because what I found in the research explains exactly why the men in his generation held their strength differently than ours does. There are 4 ingredients in this loaf, each one doing a specific job inside your body that the bread you're eating right now simply isn't doing. The fermentation process alone changes the entire mineral equation, and almost nobody is talking about that part. Drop a comment. Did someone in your family bake real bread from scratch? I want to know what you grew up eating. Everything is researched and linked in the description. Stay to the end for the exact recipe. Number 4, sweet lupin bean flour. It starts with a protein engine. Most older adults try to save their fading muscle mass by forcing down massive steaks or choking down chalky whey protein shakes. Your digestive tract simply cannot handle that burden anymore. Sweet lupin bean flour fixes this entirely. The ancient Greeks called it thermos, revering its incredible density. Soldiers and athletes ate it every single day. You simply swap a portion of your regular baking flour for this ancient powerhouse. The results are undeniable. Lupin flour is 40% protein by weight. It packs more usable protein per gram than those expensive commercial tubs of whey. But raw protein means nothing if it cannot reach your muscles. Aging blood vessels become stiff. They narrow. Blood flow drops sharply as you age. This bright yellow flour is absolutely loaded with arginine. Your body uses arginine as the raw material to synthesize nitric oxide. Nitric oxide forces those stiff blood vessel walls to relax and widen. The pathways open up. Every time you eat a slice of this bread, you are literally widening your veins. The amino acids rush directly into your starving muscle tissue. No insulin spike. No afternoon energy crash. Seniors need high protein intake to hold on to muscle, but most plant proteins fail miserably. They don't come close to the amino acid density required to cross the leucine threshold. That threshold is the specific biological trigger that initiates muscle repair. Lupin crosses it easily. It's virtually devoid of starch. It has almost zero effect on your blood sugar. You get a sustained supply of amino acids without the massive insulin spike that regular flour guarantees. The University of Milan Department of Pharmacological and Biomolecular Sciences proved this. They published a rigorous analysis in the British Journal of Nutrition. The researchers confirmed that lupin protein possesses a vastly superior amino acid density for older adults. They documented its favorable arginine to lysine ratio. They proved it manages both protein needs and metabolic health simultaneously. The hard numbers simply do not lie. It's arguably the most clinically relevant plant protein on Earth. You just measure it into a bowl. It costs you literally pennies per serving. Are you starting to see why modern food companies hate this? They want you buying $30 supplements. All you need is a scoop of yellow flour. To get the maximum benefit, you must use it as a partial replacement. You don't bake a loaf purely out of lupin. You blend it. That exact ratio dictates whether the bread works. We must now build the energy system that powers this ancient protein engine. Number 3, stone ground barley flour. Look at the bleached white flour currently sitting in your pantry. It's dead dust. It's been stripped of every mineral and fiber your body requires to function. We replace the dietary backbone of human physical dominance with cheap filler. You must throw it out. You need unpearled stone ground barley flour. The Greeks called it alphida. It is coarse and heavy. The Roman military literally referred to their gladiators as hordearii. That translates directly to barley men. They didn't eat it out of blind tradition. They ate it because it worked. Barley is the single densest natural source of beta-glucan on the planet. This is a specific soluble fiber that behaves unlike any other carbohydrate. When beta-glucan hits your gut bacteria, a violent biological reaction occurs. The bacteria ferment it into butyrate. Butyrate is a short-chain fatty acid. It acts like a fire extinguisher for your cells. It actively suppresses the chronic low-grade inflammation that is currently ravaging your aging body. Doctors call this state inflammaging. It's a constant biological alarm bell. It tells your body to break down its own muscle tissue for fuel. Shutting off that alarm is the single most overlooked tool in senior muscle retention. You cannot build a house while it is on fire. Barley puts out the fire. Think about your joints right now. Don't they ache? That is the inflammation talking. That is the same inflammation eating your lean mass. Butyrate stops it cold. Your gut bacteria are starving for this specific fiber. Feed them. The transformation happens fast. Within days, the systemic inflammation begins to cool. It also completely alters your daily energy levels. The slow digesting carbohydrate structure releases glucose into your bloodstream drop by drop over several hours. You never get that mid-afternoon brain fog. You never get the sudden, devastating crash. The Lund University Food for Health Science Center ran a controlled investigation on this exact mechanism. Their findings were published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. They fed older adults barley kernel-soluble fiber. The results were staggering. The researchers measured a massive reduction in systemic inflammatory markers. They recorded a total transformation in gut microbiota composition. The Lund University numbers confirmed this reality in adults just like you. Their gut flora shifted to a protective state. Real energy. The kind of energy that lets you play with your grandchildren without needing a nap at 2 in the afternoon. The ancient gladiators absolutely knew what they were doing when they chose this. You use this coarse powder to form the carbohydrate base of the ancient loaf. It replaces the bulk of the refined wheat you have been poisoned with for decades. But none of those nutrients matter if your failing digestive system cannot absorb them. Number 2, wild chickpea starter. Right now, a chemical thief is operating inside your digestive tract. It is called phytic acid. It's a naturally occurring anti-nutrient present in almost all grains and legumes. When you bake bread using modern commercial yeast, the dough rises in about 60 minutes. That's fast enough to get food on the dinner table. It is entirely too fast to neutralize the phytic acid. You eat the bread. The phytic acid enters your gut. It binds tightly to the magnesium and zinc and calcium you consume. It locks onto them like a vise. Then it carries those crucial minerals straight out of your body unabsorbed. Your bones weaken. Your muscle contractions misfire. Protein synthesis stalls. You are eating the right foods but starving on a cellular level. The zinc you need for hormone production is gone. The magnesium you need for your heart rhythm is gone. The ancient Greeks solved this. They used a traditional prozeme. It is a wild chickpea starter. You cultivate it directly from the fermentation water of crushed chickpeas. It is a highly active living biological colony. It fundamentally alters the nutritional reality of the flour. You introduce wild lactic acid bacteria to the dough. These bacteria require a brutally long and slow fermentation process, 18 to 24 hours at minimum. The bacteria slowly produce lactic acid as they eat. That lactic acid completely neutralizes the phytic acid matrix. The University of Bury Department of Soil Plant and Food Sciences tested this. They published their absolute proof in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry. They compared lactic acid bacteria fermentation against modern fast yeast. The long fermented bread showed a radical reduction in phytic acid. The researchers documented a massive spike in mineral bioavailability. The absorption rates for magnesium and zinc exploded. Fermentation time is not a culinary preference. It is a strict nutritional prerequisite. The Bury University scientists proved that the whole grain flour only yields its payload when the lactic acid breaks the phytic acid bonds. The ancient bakers did not know about zinc bioavailability. They just knew the bread made their soldiers stronger. Now we have the hard numbers to prove why. This extended resting phase is something else entirely for aging adults. It partially breaks down the protein matrix of the flour itself. Older adults naturally produce less stomach acid. Digesting complex proteins becomes incredibly difficult. This wild chickpea starter pre-digests the bread for you. Your aging stomach does not have to work nearly as hard. The amino acids slip right into your bloodstream. You get the maximum benefit from the lupin and the barley without the bloating and the gas. You have to wait almost a full day for the dough to be entirely ready. Don't rush it. The bacteria need time to do their job. Just let them work. Now that you understand the biological mechanics, you must execute the actual bake. Number 1, the Olympian loaf protocol. Understanding the biology means absolutely nothing if you don't take action. Behavior is the only thing that actually changes health outcomes. You have the historical context. You have the clinical data. Now you need the blueprint. Rushing this bread completely destroys everything that actually makes it work. You will need a heavy cast iron Dutch oven. It is probably sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. That piece of iron replicates the radiant, even heat of an ancient Greek stone hearth. A standard aluminum baking pan will fail. The thermal baking environment inside that oven must be absolutely perfect. Here is the exact mix. Whisk together 2 cups of the stone ground barley flour and 1 cup of the sweet lupin flour. Add 1½ teaspoons of fine sea salt. Gently fold in 1½ cups of warm water. Add exactly half a cup of your active wild chickpea starter. Mix it by hand. The dough will feel incredibly wet. It will stick to your fingers. Don't panic. This is completely correct. Barley flour has very little gluten compared to modern wheat. It cannot absorb water the same way. Do not knead it aggressively. You will permanently ruin the delicate structure. Cover the mixing bowl with a thick damp towel. Now you wait. The long fermentation is absolutely non-negotiable. Leave the bowl at a warm room temperature between 72 and 75 degrees. You must leave it alone for a strict minimum of 18 to 24 hours. Cutting this window short to 4 hours gives you a loaf that rises fine, but it retains all the mineral-binding phytic acid. You'll be making a completely different bread nutritionally. Let the lactic acid bacteria work. After 24 hours, preheat your oven. Put the empty cast iron Dutch oven inside and bring it to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 232 degrees Celsius. It must be blazing hot. Carefully drop the wet fermented dough straight into the hot iron pot. Put the heavy lid on. Bake it for exactly 30 minutes. The trapped steam allows the crust to remain flexible. The interior crumb sets perfectly. The loaf rises fully without any commercial yeast. After 30 minutes, remove the lid. Bake it for a final 15 minutes. The crust will caramelize and turn dark brown. It seals the moisture deep inside. Pull it out. Let it cool. You are looking at a beautifully dense, deeply flavored artisan loaf with a thick, crackling crust. It costs 29 cents to make. It fueled the greatest athletes of the ancient world. Slice it thick. Eat a thick slice of it every single day. Reclaim your physical strength and your independence.